Hi, my name is Shelley Marshall and I'm the Director of the new Business and Human Rights Centre at RMIT University. It gives me great pleasure today to bring you this very brief presentation about our capacity to conduct applied research in relation to the impact of business on human rights during the COVID pandemic and in the post-pandemic economic recession. So our new Business and Human Rights Centre is concerned with the human rights impact of business activities and how business can become a force for good and enhance the human rights that people that business interacts with enjoy. So we carry out applied research, critically examining the current impact of business throughout supply chains. We run industry masterclasses, training today and tomorrow's leaders in innovative approaches to ethical business. We conduct consultancies, and these are shorter term advice about policy and practice for business. And we run design labs using the MBA Design Studio to collaboratively problem solve with business and come up with new and innovative ways for addressing problems that business has in addressing human rights breaches. We have 6 key areas of focus, which are led by 6 theme leaders. We focus on gender, climate change, technology, health, peace and conflict, and work in supply chains. And I'd like to give you a taste of some of the projects that we're running at the moment, which relate to COVID-19 and human rights. So one of our projects is led by Dr. Kate Grosser, myself, and Sarah Tort, and it's concerned with the resilience of global supply chains. So this project is asking how garment workers in Myanmar are navigating COVID and the recession, and in particular what the modern slavery risks are for these workers as they're losing work or their work is being greatly diminished. And what does this tell us? What are the lessons for business about how supply chains can be made more resilient and more able to cope with economic shock and pandemics? Another project that I'm involved with examines the impact of COVID-19 on frontline workers. This project is particularly concerned with cleaning and meat workers and the ways that the organisation of work and the way that supply chains are organised is creating or increasing hazard. And it's interested in finding ways that parties throughout the supply chain, investors, owners of buildings, and workers, unions, all the parties that are involved in the supply chain can be part of a solution. And it's particularly interested in what digital technologies can do in terms of tracing supply chains and providing more transparency. Leanne Morrison and Alan Lowe have a really interesting project on the ontological links between COVID-19, climate change and capitalism. And they're interested in what the links are between this current pandemic, climate change, and the way that we treat each other and nature, and how this can inform a less harmful post-pandemic pathway. And I really encourage you to look into the really fascinating work that they both do. And then a final project that I wanted to bring your attention to, and this is just one of many, many projects that we're running in the centre right now, is led by Adam Fletcher, who's our technology lead in the centre. And it's concerned with surveillance and tracking in times of emergency. He is studying trends in surveillance and tracking of individuals during the COVID-19 pandemic. And as you'll be aware, much of the surveillance that's occurring of individuals is by business or is by government, but using apps and so on that are designed and run by business. So he's asking whether surveillance measures are compatible with Australia's international but also domestic human rights obligations. So that should give you a taste of the kind of work that we're doing at the Business and Human Rights Centre. We invite you to get in touch with me or anyone in our centre to talk about possible collaboration or how we can help you as business get better at mitigating and remedying breaches of human rights when they occur. Thank you.